What kind of political parties can we expect to see after the revolution besides the MEK? Are there like existing parties from pre 1979 that will be revived, or like will there be some kind of ethnic political parties? I mean, I'm guessing not based on everything you've said about the national identity in Iran, but I'm just kind of curious, like, how many do you expect to see? What will differentiate them? Will leftist parties be at all popular? Like, yeah.
So I expect all sorts of political parties to be there, like their level of popularity, except two kinds. But I think the MEK will not have a party. And so once Iran becomes free, we're going to have a long time for a lot of parties to be able to take form, because any parties that you see existing right now, they we need parties being created inside Iran, and those parties have not, like, Iranian people have not been free to take to get in the process of creating these political parties. So the formations of these parties will happen, especially as soon as Iran is free. I think you're going to see the maximum number of creation of them between the time when the transitional government is taking place, and we're going to have a long time for these parties, and until we have the election for our parliament, right? So first we're going to have a transitional government, then we're going to have a referendum for to see if Iran is going to be a constitutional monarchy or not. Then we're going to have an election for choosing the members of the founding council, the people who are responsible for writing the constitution, among other things. Then we're going to have an election, a referendum for the Iranian people to approve the new written constitution. And then we're going to have an election. Then we're going to have a crowning ceremony if the Iranian people voted for Iran to become a constitutional monarchy. Then we're going to have the election for the parliament. So between the time that we are going to have a transitional government taking place and the time that we finally will have the elections for people to choose their members of parliament, that is going to give us a long time for these parties not only to get created, but to also start advertising themselves in preparation for the elections to come, right? So you can see all sorts of parties. And I do believe, like, just because, like, I think that political parties based on ethnicities is not a good idea, that doesn't mean that they're not going to be created. Like, obviously they some of them even might be patriotic. Like, I think, like, they might actually be, until we get to the point where these things are completely irrelevant, there might be some room for them. We'll see. Like, I cannot, I have only one vote. Like, I don't speak on behalf of Iranian people when I say I don't like something. Like, I am just speaking as one citizen with one vote. So there might be, there might have, we have, this is why we have elections, to see what do Iranian people want, right? I do believe that no religious party will be allowed, no religious party, because we want secularism. As one vote, I do also would like no communist party to be allowed. But again, that is not in one of the four principles of Princess of Pahlavi. So that's my opinion. I don't speak on behalf of the Iranian people. So I do believe that we do, like, other than communist parties, like, I want that to be legal, but I do support having left leaning parties. Like, it's not like your political environment is not complete unless you also have some, even if you're right leaning, you want some competition, right? You don't want, you want to, like, you get progress when people are challenging you, right? You want some opposition parties against the parties. Like, it's actually good, even if you don't like them, it's good for you to have some healthy competition against you. So a healthy political scene is when you have enough parties on both the right and the left. I hope we get the best left leaning political parties. I personally don't have anything against left leaning political parties if they are liberal, like classical liberal left leaning political parties. I might even vote for them. I'm talking about political parties that are progressive left. I think they should be allowed as well, even though I don't like them. So I think we're going to have a huge diverse. I think the Iranian people, so many Iranian people are so eager to participate in politics finally, like meaningfully. Like, this is what so many Iranian people have been dying to do, literally dying to eventually do. So I think that our political activity is going to be very high. Finally, the Iranian people get to have a say into their politics finally for once in their history. So I think there's going to be a flood of political activity because this is going to be the Iranian people being able to demonstrate to the whole world that what we can do and we want to be civilized. There's going to be a lot of eagerness and motivation for so many people to get involved. So we're going to I believe we're going to see a flood of political parties. A lot of them will be not so popular. A lot of them will be, not get will be more popular. But we're going to see so many choices for Iranian people to go through.
Absolutely. I guess just one quick follow-up. If you say the MEK won't have a party, am I misunderstanding them? Like, are they not a political party, or like what role will they play in a new Iran? Like, I mean, they're
The
really
MEK is
pushing a
a
lot of.
terrorist organization. The
Yeah.
MEK is a terrorist I don't see them as a political party. The MEK is a terrorist organization that waged war against the Iranian people. If any of the leaders of MEK are in Iran, they need to be arrested and put on trial.
So their attempts now and all their media appearances and stuff is really just an attempt to take over the government instead of Prince Reza Pahlavi?
I think their top people know themselves that they have no chance of taking over the government. They are a money making lobby group. They know they don't have any chance inside Iran. The all of their propaganda is to when it comes to is taking advantage of foreigners who don't know that they are basically have zero popularity inside Iran as a way to get donations and funding and money. That's what they're trying to do. They know that they have zero chances inside Iran.